is the Aussie Swiss, simply because the Swiss is pretty much moving in the same line with the euro. And of course, if you look technically at the chart, you can see how negative the Aussie Swiss is. And right now we are sitting right at that structural point, and even with today, which is a which is a holiday, we're still are negative, and we're closed pretty much actually trying to retest. Look at this. I'm shrinking it so that you can see the trend. This is your gift, and now it is rolling over to the downside. So we are trading now at 99.66. Your structure point is 99.44. Yesterday's low is 99.48. Today's low is 99.50. So let's keep it simple. We're going to go short below 99.44. It is going to be our structure short point, and of course in this case, to remain consistent, it is going to be our stop. Bear in mind, guys, that a trade that happens from a long point or a short point that is one and the same, that is a high hierarchy trade. That is a trade which is a strong trade. So you want to be looking at the trades in your radar screen, the ones that are breaking above, taking a long or a short from a common point, which is a structure long or a structure short point at the same time. Okay? For the long position, just take a look at this chart. That is a sell signal. That's not a buy signal. That is simply a pause. It made an attempt to buy. That buy has failed, and now we have a bona fide sell signal. So therefore, for us to actually consider buying it, okay, so what we are going to do is we can buy it above that intraday structure. So we can buy it over here because it has failed to go there. I mean, with this intraday trend to the downside, it hasn't been able to go above that point. So we can buy it above the figure, which is 100. So our buying point is going to be the figure, okay, or the handle. Alright, and if I do buy it up there, my stop, I'm not going to give it too much room, so my stop is going to be below 99.94. Which is actually pretty much close to last week. And my structure long point, which will be way up here, which is the 151, the 101.52. So it's obvious that the trend is to the downside. We have seen the sell signals coming into the Aussie index. You have seen the buy signals coming into the Swiss. You have seen the buy signals coming into the euro. So now matching them up, we can continue into that direction. And of course, if it breaks below the 99.44, we're looking at really a very serious capitulation to the downside when it comes to the Aussie Swiss. Okay, now just to be very careful. Now the Swiss is a currency that is, let's call it quasi-manipulated. The Swiss National Bank is actually made an announcement yesterday that they will not allow, they are going to keep an eye on the Swiss levels, and I assume that they are seeing the intraday strength that is coming into the Swiss pairs, which is temporary, which again is matching the euro. So as long as it's matching the euro, there will be no, I don't foresee any intervention, because it is going one-to-one or parallel to the euro. But if it does break here, then you immediately bring your stop there. Right below the structure point, you bring your stop below the 99.44 and you hang on and hold it right there. So this is the Aussie Swiss. We're going to buy above the figure, and if we do, I have a structural point at 101.52. My stop in the stop on the, this is my stop, I'm sorry. 94, and my structure long point, and this is my structure short point, middle. Okay, so we're buying above the figure, and if I do, I have a structure long point at 101.52, so you got 150 pips away from that. And your stop is going to be $99.94, so we're just risking about 10 pips on that trade. On the short side, we're going to go short below 99.44, which is the structural point, and if we do, that's going to be our short structural short point, and it is going to be our stop. Okay, that is the Aussie Swiss. Let me save that.